Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Today I am going to describe about Bank of India's home loan interest rates linked to CIBIL score, present floating rate. Buying a home is one of the biggest financial decisions in a person's life, and even a small difference in the home loan interest rate can significantly impact the total repayment over the loan tenure. To encourage responsible credit behavior, many banks now link home loan interest rates with the borrower's CIBIL score. According to the information available on the Bank of India website, the bank presently offers floating rate home loans with different interest rates based on the applicant's CIBIL personal score. The better the credit score, the lower the applicable rate of interest, making it beneficial for borrowers to maintain a healthy credit profile. The highest credit category is CIBIL score 840 and above, where both salaried and non-salaried borrowers are presently eligible for a floating home loan interest rate of 7.10% per annum. This is the most attractive rate in the current structure and highlights the importance of maintaining an excellent credit history. Borrowers with such scores generally demonstrate strong repayment discipline and lower credit risk. For borrowers having a CIBIL score between 825 and 839, the present floating interest rate is 7.25% per annum for both salaried and non-salaried applicants. Similarly, applicants with a CIBIL score between 800 and 824 also receive a floating rate of 7.25% per annum, indicating that borrowers with very good credit scores continue to enjoy competitive borrowing costs. The next category includes borrowers with a CIBIL score between 760 and 799. Here, the applicable floating interest rate is 7.40% per annum for salaried individuals, while non-salaried borrowers are presently charged 7.50% per annum. This slight variations reflects the difference in perceived income stability between salaried and self-employed applicants, while still rewarding borrowers who maintain a good credit score. For applicants with a CIBIL score between 725 and 759, the floating interest rate presently stands at 7.90% per annum for salaried borrowers and 8% per annum for non-salaried borrowers. Borrowers in this range may still qualify for home loans, but the slightly higher rate compared to higher credit score categories underlines the financial advantage of improving one's CIBIL score before applying for a loan. Applicants whose CIBIL score falls between 700 and 724 presently receive a floating interest rate of 8.40% per annum if salaried and 8.45 per annum if non-salaried. Although home loan eligibility remains available, this category demonstrates that lower credit scores generally result in comparatively higher borrowing costs, which ultimately will increase the lower interest payable during the loan tenure. Interestingly, the chart also provides a category for CIBIL personal score of -1 and 0, where the present floating in home loan interest rate is 7.90% per annum for both salaried and non-salaried applicants. Such scores generally indicate limited or no credit history rather than poor repayment behavior. However, the final approval and applicable terms remain subject to the bank's internal assessment, eligibility criteria, and documentation requirements. Overall, the present floating home loan interest rate structure clearly demonstrates the importance of maintaining a strong CIBIL score. A higher credit score not only improves the possibility of loan approval but can also help borrowers secure a significantly lower interest rate, reducing EMI burden and overall repayment costs throughout the home loan tenure. Therefore, prospective home loan applicants should regularly monitor their credit report, make timely repayments of existing loans and credit card dues, and maintain healthy financial discipline before applying for a home loan. Disclaimer: this information has been prepared based on details available on the Bank of India's website and the rate chart shared. Interest rates are floating in nature and may change from time to time as per the bank's policy and applicable guidelines. Loan approval, eligibility, applicable interest rates, and other terms are subject to the bank's prevailing rules and individual assessment. Applicants are advised to verify the latest rates and conditions from the official Bank of India website or the nearest branch before taking any financial decisions. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for like, subscribe and share.